And she did it too. I mean, really, that's what we're left with. She went after him just as hard. Somebody just tweeted out, these speeches are a lot more deprecating and a lot less self-deprecating than we normally see. I want to bring back in Katrina Pearson and Robert Zimmerman. Katrina, you tell me. I mean, they were both, I think we were in the burn territory as opposed to the singe. You tell me.
Well, I guess it's my turn to say, wow, she spent her time attacking Donald Trump and not being self-deprecating. Look, we are in the middle of a campaign, a very contentious one, and one where the stakes are extremely high. Mr. Trump definitely was funny. He was his usual charming, funny, entertaining self, but he was also going to make clear, as he pointed out in the room, Megan, that her biggest supporters, NBC, CNN, they were all there. So he was just getting the message out that they refused to.
Robert, were you a little disappointed that she went to the cutting place? She had an opportunity to carve out some high ground there, and she arguably gave it away.
Oh, come on, Megan. If you saw the response from the audience, if you heard her words talking about a sense of unity, overcoming bigotry and fear, and
that was after she said Donald Trump is healthy as a horse, like the one Vladimir Putin rides around on.
She also threw quite a few shots at herself, too, and to quite a few, but also made a lot of jokes at her own expense.
He made jokes at his own expense,
The point is, Megan, the public can decide for themselves just what they think. I think when all is said and done, this is not a Democrat or Republican debate. I think she rose above partisanship. I think she showed really great grace in the tradition of Ronald Reagan, or husband, President Clinton at the time, certainly Barack Obama. I think she showed great grace in her style.
Stand by. I'm not saying goodbye to you. I'm standing you by because I want to bring in also former Romney campaign strategist Stuart Stevens, who's here, and Trump National Security Advisor and former Michigan Congressman Pete Hoekstra. Thank you all for being here. So, Congressman Hoekstra, let's start with you and your thoughts on whether these two got the tone of this event right.
Well, I have the unfortunate position of only having heard Hillary Clinton's remarks. I did not hear Donald Trump's remarks. I thought, you know, Hillary, I've gone to the gridiron dinner, and you're right. You singe, but you don't burn. She singed, she burned. I've never been to this dinner, so, you know, I really can't relate. The bottom line is, these are not the issues that Americans care about right now. They care about the economy, national security, and those types of things.
But it speaks to what we've seen, Stuart Stevens, in this campaign, which is just this unrelenting ability of these two to just make us feel bad. Right? Am I wrong?
Well, I think politics at our best makes us feel bigger and better, and there hasn't been a lot of that this year. You know, look, I thought that Obama and Romney were funnier 4 years ago, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, it's a great event. They're there to raise money. I don't think it's going to matter one way or the other.
4 years ago, I think it was 4 as opposed to 8, but Barack Obama got up there and said, my mother gave me the name Barack. My middle name came from someone who never expected me to run for president. Those kinds of self-deprecating jokes tend to land at these things. But I'll tell you what I saw on Twitter, Katrina, which was some people going off on Donald Trump, saying he's bombing, a ghostwriter's being thrown off of the high floor of Trump Tower right now. Yikes, this is an unmitigated disaster. Then she got up, and what started to pop up was that she was rude, Rudy Giuliani was glaring at her, and that she was borderline vicious in her comments. So where does that leave us?
Well, I think it leaves us at going into the finish line of a presidential campaign, and you know, it's astounding to me how we hear that Hillary Clinton was talking about unity and bringing people together, but then again, Megan, this was one of her public speeches, not one of her private speeches, which we all know now that she has disdain for many Americans, particularly those who don't support her and those who were in the room that were Catholic.